Tee-hee, tee-hee, tee-hee. Tee-hee, 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 tee-hee. The galaxy is for fish. I should try to learn that whole, like, the whole spiel of the like, whatever, like, like, I don't even know how to even start pronouncing half of it, even with the GIF open of it. Biobo, like, Josuke. What a coincidence. My name is also Jukuna. I need to just memorize the whole thing. That GIF is just sitting in the corner. Just think. Learning a tongue twister in another language is the definition of not easy. It's kind of funny because I forgot that that little song was also just the tongue twister again. Okay. I don't have any funny cows. Well, I mean, I guess I could present you a funny cow on the treadmill trying not to die, but honestly, the funny thing about its struggle previously was that actually if they just give in, and stop struggling, it's much nicer for them before the end. They just have to stand here is all. Sorry, what, huh? What, something, the ethics of last episode coming back to bite me, and anyway, okay, so, what the heck, what's going on up here? Wait, okay, so, I farmed off stream. I was gonna bring up the fact that this cow decided to just kinda, like, take a little, like, trip. So I left my little ship up here. I just kinda, like, parked it in the corner. And before I knew what was happening, like, a cow had gotten into it and had apparently taken it for a joyride? I'm really not sure how it got in here, to be honest. But it's actually disrupting my farm. I did not realize it's actually disrupting my fuel system. Oh gosh. Let me out. Is there a way to remove this thing? I don't really remember what that wood was there for. I think I might have been using that to prevent the stuff from flying off the rails. Okay, can I squeeze through here now? Faster, move, fast, get the, get out, get out. Oh! I think the ship exploded. And I think the game crashed. I got blown up by a cow! They continue to get their revenge on me. Oh wait, I actually lived. Holy moly, it didn't crash. Oh, also I put this in, I remembered that I had scaffolding. It didn't crash though. It did blow up, like, the cow that I had collected and my airship and, I think it just struggled to figure out where to put this grave. Let me... There we go. Yeah, I think the way the grave system works is it, like, desperately tries to find the location to actually, like, put the grave. And if it can't find one, it, yeah, if you can't find one, it just, like, you know, it just gives up. Where does this go again? There, apparently. Okay, so I have to collect another cow. That can be for later. That, at least the ship exploding didn't... Shouldn't it have... Maybe it wasn't the one with chests. I don't know. Okay, so, yeah, there was a cow stuck in here causing problems, but it's dead now. No. I'll collect another one of those cows later. Again, I'm not sure... I think, yeah, I had a wall here specifically because of the, of course. Specifically because of the stuff flying out. So let me just put a new wall in real quick before I forget. In fact, I've been putting these panels everywhere because I like how they look, I guess. Okay, actual task. Actual tasks of today. Now that we're past whatever the heck has been going on, I collected more wool off stream. Oh, also, I never opened my hats. This feels very important to me. Big eyes, okay. Oh, that's like Nico Arc. Straight up like Nico Arc face. Tanuki leaf. Nice. I think I might have that one already. And... Wait. Huh? Wait, Tanuki... Why does this say right hand? I kind of like this one. As stupid as, like... As stupid as... wait. My goggles are going through it. I'm like, oh, it's kind of dumb that I have, like, my goggles and then these other, like, goggles on the hat. But no, my hat... Like, my goggles add it to it. That's funny. I'll put you away for a little while. We'll keep the the evil mastermind outfit for a bit, because that's clearly what we're doing right now. Just, I don't, why did I have actual, oh, the grass came from the dead cow. Right, it had grass on its back. I don't think I should put these in here, but I just need everything out of my inventory so I can start fresh today. Okay, so yeah, I farmed that off stream. Off stream I tested, and so now I'm pretty certain tomatoes are the way to go for this whole machine. Also, I put some extra seeds in here, and so it did build up quite a lot, but it also has just been slowly going up, even though I added one extra engine. Unfortunately, you all missed when it said 83, but, so we're actually pretty good on fuel right now, but I want to optimize everything. So, first task of today, by the way, I can kind of go up steps, but I also can kind of not go up steps. They're like improving it, but it's still a little glitchy. Okay, so now that okay, so actually, so the thing with tomatoes, let me find the crafting recipe for tomatoes. If I think it's tomato seed. If I put a tomato through an automated like crafting device, it will output tomato seed. So the ratio of this was like really good when I was experimenting with it. Like I kind of put all of the things side by side in a test world and just let them run for a while. I tried to be as fair and even as possible. And it really did end up it really did seem like the tomatoes were the winner. Beetroot was surprisingly good as well, though. So, mechanical... Okay, so I don't have any mechanical crafters. Do I have the supplies to build one? Okay. Cool. So the thing I just need to figure out real quick is how I want to set this up. Depot... So really, all I have to do... is essentially set up, what's it called? Funnel. Yeah, so also I realized, yeah, scaffolding, very useful. Do I have any tomatoes? Unfortunately, I'm gonna want to filter stuff. I'm gonna want to grab some tomatoes because I need the tomatoes to, like, test this. In fact, even though it's gonna be a little annoying for now, while I wait for morning... by the way, tell me if the performance seems better. I adjusted some settings again. Also, awkwardly, as good as I thought it was for seeds, the one plant, the flax is actually worse for seeds. Which... this is the thing that's really ironic, and I guess where Minecraft is, not necessarily matched up with real life in certain ways. It's ironic that the wheat and the flax are the worst, like, maybe not the worst, but they're really bad for producing seeds for whatever reason. Like, for instance, if I take and I get the recipe for seeds, I can use the grinding wheel to produce seeds. But it's only like a 25% chance from flour, whereas it's straight up, like, because you can just craft it directly in the crafting thing, it's straight up 100% chance. Which means you get 2 seeds per tomato, and then you don't have to use any of those to regrow the tomato plant because it stays growing. So all of these, like, extra farms I added, I'm going to replace with tomatoes. Now, for now, this is actually going to produce less seeds until I add the machine that I'm adding below. I was actually debating... especially because I've already, like, got a surplus of patties here. I might actually take out... Oh, okay, we're actually out of, spots. I might actually replace some of these with tomatoes as well, because I believe that will go into the system just the same. Because, I mean, I've got plenty of burgers, especially once I fix the cheese production. I think we're gonna be loaded up on burgers for a while. Even though I like, keep hurting myself all the time, it's pretty good. Guess these popped through the wall. Yeah, so I've got some tomatoes growing down there that I was working on when farming things. I gotta find another one of those wacky cows that I accidentally, I guess, got killed. I guess in the meantime... So actually, I'm gonna need to figure out up here in this part of the machine. So this thing... I mean, this thing is kind of amazing in that it is truly just... Like, what is it? Like, in terms of, like, this gigantic device of various... Like... you know, it just produces all of the, all the stuff for the engine. So it's like, this is the engine right here. Or more than the actual engine is. Anyway, yeah. I forgot scaffolding worked. If you remember, scaffolding did not work before. So... I never remember how to craft barrels, and I'm also very lazy. Okay, so I think what I need to do is the same thing with the chest down here. I like barrels, just... I mean, okay, actually, what do I have in terms of... storage? Like, I guess there's, like, storage crates, and... I feel like barrels aesthetically fit the factory more. It's an iron barrel. There are technically a load of barrels with this one mod. This mod, holy moly, why is it all this many, like, different varieties of barrels? Anyway, so I'm thinking what I need to do here... I need to prevent all tomatoes from, like... from going down further. So... I think I'm gonna add a barrel here. Again, can I use this to rotate the barrel? I can. See, that looks a lot better. Yeah, it just... the vertical barrel just makes sense aesthetically. I might actually replace that chest with a barrel just because, again, barrels have a kind of pipe look to them. Filter. So yeah, I can just use a list filter with tomatoes. Do I have one of the fancy funnels? Yes, I do. It's daytime. Even though it just turned daytime, I'm gonna go look real quick for some, or I'm gonna go grab some tomatoes and try not to get blown up with a creeper. Also, the noise you're hearing down there, I moved a bunch of sheep into the pen, or into a pen underneath so that my little dude could just, like, collect all of the stuff for me. So it's kind of nice I could just, like, AFK and let him kind of handle it. Also, yeah, now it's the... I just decided to make it the Undertale character because it entertained me, the idea of the goat herding sheep. I think it's a goat. That's a goat, right? I've never played Deltarune. I assume it goat. Greatest of all time. Goat of all time. Which is a recursive acronym for goat of all time. Of all time. Goat of all time of all time of all time. Goat of all time of all time of all... Yeah, like, I think... I think it's one of those things where it's just like... Is the weird thing that they're from the Dark World, but they were able to be brought to the light world, or were they just like one of the friends? And I don't know. I feel like there was some kind of odd plot thing with them. Also, I'm gonna have to keep harvesting these tomatoes because, so the one complication, even though it's only a tiny, tiny chance, I would really, really like to make sure that, when did this fall? Wait, what? Huh? As you could tell by my, huh? As you could tell by my muscle memory, this wasn't on the ground a minute ago. Did it clip through this tree? How did this happen? Oh! What? Huh. It was being held down by a leaf. Oh gosh. And it's falling again. What is happening? This is precarious. See, now it's stuck on this. I wonder, have I been changing the weight of the ship? And now it's like held up differently? What the heck? Is this because I've been meddling with it? Or is this just the world loaded kind of weird and it shifted over? Huh? Anyway, yeah, all I need is an allow list for tomato for now. Yeah, it hasn't quite found the bottom of its, entropy. Also, I did try the elevator again. Would you like to see exactly why? One second, I'm gonna show you exactly why we're not using the elevator right now. There's one very specific reason that we are not using the elevator. Like, there it is. Enable it. Well, okay, well there's a couple of reasons. The elevator's kind of buggy. Yeah, that's why we're not using the elevator right now. Yeah, there's an up warp, I guess? Oh, right, that's a stack of things I put there. I kind of put scaffolding everywhere because I was getting tired of my non-aesthetic looking base. Oops. Let me down, please. There we go. Put that back up. Anyway, I'm insisting I'm gonna get that balloon done today. I'm gonna disable this so it doesn't, like, vanish or something. But, yeah, there's a couple bugs in this. It's really stable for what it is, but there's a couple bugs. Oh, right, there's just a roaming cow. Oh, I forgot, I told everybody in chat, but I lost one of my dogs. I left the gate back there open, and one of the dogs had, like, found its way out of the pen. Went down and got absolutely destroyed. Absolutely decimated by the, tree cutting machine. I think it just got totally yeeted and moited. Okay, so if I throw that in there, and I grab, like, this, I shouldn't need this anymore. I can just demonstrate real quick. Yeah, so it makes seeds out of the tomatoes. So that seems to be correct. Oh, let me test one thing real quick before I put it up there. Yeah, the dog got pretty splatted, that's for sure. Wait, if I put an item behind it, does that go through? No. I need, like, a chest or something? have a lot of chests, but I kind of prefer, at this point, using barrels. No, that just goes on top. Can I just say this is the one thing that's really annoying to me about Create? I just, like, am I missing something? In terms of, like... There's gotta be, one second. I've gotta be missing something in terms of how to do logistics and Create. I know there's mechanical arms, but... Okay, what item could I be missing here? The chutes are nice, but you have to, like, connect them a very specific way? What's an item hatch? Quickly solve your... make some... Alright, held items into containers. Okay, so this is just, like, a way to put things into, like, the item vault? Okay. The tunnels seem like they need to be attached to conveyors, so those aren't the solution. Certainly there must be something that is essentially just a pipe that moves one thing to another, but maybe that's just not the point of the mod? I know they added, like, yeah, they have, like, post boxes or something now. It's very odd. What's the point of a tablecloth? Why does a tablecloth have a ponder? They're just to make it fancier looking? Oh, you can... Huh. Weird. So this is like, you can do item, like, Oh, wow. Okay, wait a second. So you can do item selling stuff? Like, this is for multiplayer, I think. Huh. I mean, that's not relevant to me right now, but that's neat. But yeah, there's like post boxes and tablecloths. All kinds of odd things right now. But yeah, I don't know if there's just like a quick funnel. So my solution has always just ended up being like, you know, for something like this, where I just needed going into the one thing, you know, it's just like, I have to have it funnel down and then funnel down again. Whatever, I guess that's fine. Okay, let's go back up to what we were working on. I've got my item filter, though. Before I do it, I'm gonna check one more time, because I'm gonna have to swap the filter out. I really should put, like, some balloons or something on the ground so I don't take damage. I don't want to have to, like, reset the filter. I'd kind of like to get a rotten tomato, because rotten tomatoes can also be turned into seeds. No? Yeah, I'm gonna just have to redo the filter later. Yeah, I'm debating how much I change up the whole thing to prioritize production of tomatoes, because I am not kidding when I'm saying this may be a tomato and chicken powered ship by the time I'm done with it. Okay, so we have the barrel here. Oh boy, how do we actually... I might actually need a conveyor, actually... I might move it over here and do it over this way. Belt. Shafts. Yeah, so if I move this over a bit... Correct. Okay. That and that. So that should just remove tomatoes and only tomatoes. I don't think it's removing all the tomatoes. Dang it. Okay. This is another stupid thing about this. I need to also craft one of... Where is it? I always lose certain items in the menu. Is it in the second menu? No. It's right here somewhere. I know it's right here somewhere. I'm certain it's here. It should just be one of these, like, golden looking items. Okay, where's the... Okay, so there's funnel. Where's... Okay, where's shoots? Oh, it's up here. Okay. Dang it. I'm gonna make another one of these. Which means I need more. Herm. Can I... How do I... How do I make... Oh, gosh. I would really, really like diamond sandpaper just about now. Okay, I do need to just produce these regularly. No, give that back. Okay. It's like I never make like a load of them when I probably could just do that. Filter. I'm gonna have to modify both of these filters later. I guess I could just use an attribute filter, but it's 2 items. Oh wait, this is a deny list. No tomatoes go through this part of the system. I might actually upgrade this later to also deny sugarcane so that I can convert that into something better. Okay, so now every single tomato should go through. Okay, good. Okay, cool. Somewhere in here I have to get, like, I have to get the tomato seeds, like, back into the chest? Which, can I just make another, okay, well now I have a stack of those. That's nice. Good on me for shift clicking. I just want to make this look better. It bothers me so much. Just look like that, please. So I have to at some point get the seeds back in here, but oh, okay, I'll figure it out. Oh, right. Wait a second. With the thing that lets me do gears, I keep being like, oh, I can't put these next to each other. Let me find a crafting recipe real quick. Well, first of all, this one's kind of annoying to remember. So I'll add that to the list. The batteries don't currently work very well. Rock cutting wheel is something I should actually consider later. Where is... There they are. These. The flanged cogwheels or whatever. These ones let me do the chains without them, like, connecting to each other, which is super worth it for what I'm doing. Not what I'm doing currently, but, you know. Later efforts. Okay. Hooking this up shouldn't be too bad. I wonder, can I feed that in from the back and then have this go this way? Feel like I want that. Because then I can just kind of... It's weird. It only really wants to output to that. I can almost... If it wasn't for this, I'm not sure if there's a way I can isolate this. I can almost... I'm so close to being able to just get it back to where it started. And just get it into the barrel again. Maybe? How do I do this? I think I'm gonna have to put it in a barrel again. So we'll have a, I have a barrel here? It's weird that you have to do this, but... You do what you gotta do, my boy. My boy! This mod is what all true Minecrafters strived for. It's gonna be a little weird. But I think it's gonna work. No, I don't currently know how I'm going to how I'm going to get it to power, but we'll burn that bridge when we get there. I also need to power that. I mean, so far so good. I just, yeah, how do I I need something. The problem is I also need to power this. Would a basic gearbox work here? No. So what I need then for this one is... The heck, where did that go? Did I not... I did not hear the noise. Did I not pick that up? Like, oh, yep, there it is. Gear. Where is it? Oops. How do I make you? I just add a big cog. Thank you. It's worth every dollar. Every dollary do. Herm. Okay, what if I just put 2 gearboxes in here? I hate that this is just kind of like... Yeah, it just works. Okay, now... now we just power this. Somewhere. I think I can actually just put yet another gearbox in. And... We're good to go? Almost. Wait. There we go. Oops. Apparently I never put one of these in. It's weird that it's just like to transfer it. Like, a conveyor would have been fine, but I know this is probably just gonna throw it on the floor instead. I wonder if there's any specific items for standing on conveyors without moving. I know you can just shift click, but like just to make it easier. So a tomato goes in, it turns into seeds, and then it goes back through and it gets smashed. Okay, we figured this part out. It just involved making more of this entire endeavor a nightmare. Ooh. And also that's why scaffolding is great. You can just like tear it out like that. By the way, before I forget, let me just check in down here. I really need an easier way to get down. How are you doing? Oh my gosh, you actually collected so much. No wonder it didn't feel like the AFKing took very long at all. You're so good at your job. Good creature. Have some burgers. Good goat. Goat. Just goat. Yeah. Is there, like, I don't know whether there's, like, a head pat system. Like, I feel like if anything, with something this silly, there's gotta be a way to head pat them, right? Goats like beef? I don't, wait, we do tend to consider goats to eat just about anything, but, is this not a bit far? I guess they must like beef. Again, the horrible, it's not a veggie burger. I was gonna say the horrible ethics of my base, is summed up in our questioning this just now. By the way, I forgot to note, this happened at some point. Like, this creeper never despawned because it's in a boat. Yeah, okay, it is active, gotcha. So I just have a creeper in a boat under my base now, and I'm not really sure what to do about it because that poor cow, I was gonna release them all when I can finally fly. But, I mean, I don't know why I haven't released them yet. But now it's just kind of stuck there with it. Also, you must forgive me, but, as I look at the complexity of this, I want to make one tiny little adjustment. One petty little adjustment. Oh wait, no, I need the other one. I need these. So I need 2 of these. I don't have, okay. Iron. I need to smelt some of that in a minute. Ah. So... chain... Oh, no, I need to... What? It actually doesn't work? You're kidding me. Oh man. I guess that was too petty. So, okay, even with those, it doesn't count. Like, I can use those to prevent some problems, but... They cannot touch. They will never meet again. Give me that back. Okay. So now we have even better production than we had before. Because all those tomatoes, the tomatoes are like twice as good as the wheat from what I was testing. So if seeds are our limiting factor, then this should be a lot better. Actually now, if anything, the bone meal is the limiting factor. So this is getting close to full. I'm gonna actually add another engine. Can I add it this way, or is that gonna explode? I don't really know how these work, but, yep, we're over 100,000 again, finally. Yeah, so... I'm just, you know, as this gets near 100,000, I'm just gonna slowly add engines until it stops ticking up. Silly little noises still get me. I hear like a skeleton under my base. Just pop my jaw, don't mind me. I'm still not sure what to do about this. Nice. I love how that goes flying. I want to be grinding down my cobblestone correct? Yeah, I think so. But as you will see in a second, is it still bugged? Oh wait, no. Wait, huh? No, I gotta... Okay, so I gotta let this all grind through and just see, because... I think the cobblestone is just falling through. At first I thought it was working. I thought maybe if I got rid of both of them it would, like, count it. There's a problem here. So, one second. I'm just gonna actually pay attention to the numbers this time. Okay, so I think it's done. So... 7459. 7459. We'll let that run. By the way, how much stuff is in this chest? Holy moly. I mean, it's never anything better than gold, but... Wow. I said 7459, right? Yeah, unless I can figure out what is causing this duplication bug, I can't really ethically use up my cobblestone because I think it's duplicating it. Maybe it's only... maybe it's not grinding up all of it, actually. Oh, okay. We're not duplicating. We're not duplicating. Okay. It's just missing some of it. Thank goodness. I can ethically grind up all my cobblestone. Because I mean, I have plenty of space left, but I don't really want all of this cobblestone. Okay, so it just gets busy grinding up some and the rest just goes through. Gotcha. I understand now. Okay, okay, right, so this should be producing... Honestly, yeah, the limiting factor... Yeah, actually, I used up all of my ethanol. I mean, it's also... Get that out of there. Get that out of there as well. What are we doing? How did I get these and everything? Is there any other cogwheels I should know about? Yeah, so our limiting factors is definitely not... The bone meal is the opposite of limiting. I can produce tomatoes out of the spare bone meal that it's not using. So that's a thing I can do as well. So pretty much I just have to figure out how to get the tomatoes up into there to convert them into seeds. But we could add another thing in here. Look at this monster. This is an actual, like, monster of a machine at this point. Like, this is what the create mod is all about right here. Just an indescribable machine to produce, like, material. Oh my gosh, there's actually, like, the guys trying to raid me, like, right now? I haven't encountered those yet in this world. Also, I wonder, should I be setting the difficulty to hard? I'm not sure. Okay, so I was gonna put the rest of the tomatoes up here. Because again, I think we're producing enough beef to maintain me. So we take that. Take and make a couple more of those. I just want to fill out some of the farms with just a couple more tomatoes. Just maximize tomato production. Okay, I'm sorry. I need you out of there. Oh, whoa, what happened here? The heck? Wait, did the cow do that? Like, was the cow bouncing around in my farm or something? What, how, did I do this? How did this happen? Ah, yeah, that cow was messing with my crops. They do have beef with me. They're trying to sabotage the factory. I'm also wondering, I might actually, even though, like, cabbages was my limiting factor for the burgers, I'm not sure if it's that limiting. So let's just add one more tomato in there as well. I might actually get rid of one or two of these tomato plants and replace them with more, I'm gonna get attacked by guys, aren't I? I might replace them with more, sugarcane, but first I'm gonna optimize the sugarcane production. So I'm still collecting tomatoes from here in hopes that I get a rotten tomato. Oh gosh, yep, they're here. No thanks, no thanks, no thanks. I'm going back in my ship, please. Do not learn how to use the staircase, please. Still going up. Okay, sugarcane production. That might... Plant oil... Seed oil. Yeah, that's our limiting factor now. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna have to go back up into the machine. Because, ethanol is produced... So, we can use either sugar or sugarcane, but... If I understand correctly, doesn't processing the sugarcane... Yeah, if I grind it up in a milling machine, it actually produces 2 to 3 sugar. So that's more efficient. Technically, if I start using this, I can guarantee 3 sugar. But the last thing I need is to deal with this mod right now. I kind of want to. It lets me increase the efficiency of all my ores, but it's a whole thing. But it does justify me using electricity, so that would be fun. I don't think I have a spare mill. No. I think I did this last time as well. Ah, okay. You know what? I'll just craft more. I'll craft more of that as well. Who cares? Just 2 whole stacks. Who even cares? I'm also running out of... Oh boy. We're getting to our wit's end where I need to start mining again and I have no idea. Like, I don't think I can get my drill working. I've been trying to think what's the best way to do, like, mining machines, and I'm really not sure. I'm actually really not sure. Also, I keep using my better hoe instead of the cheaper one. Actually, where is the cheaper one? That's weird. Huh. Did I use it up? Maybe I did. Yeah. Oh, where's my, scaffolding. Okay. We're going in! Actually, technically, I could have just... Yeah, gone from here. Okay, so, instead of... So right now... Right now... What was our filter? So, if it's fermentable... Wait, is this is allow list any? Okay, so that or sugarcane, which I think might not actually have. I feel like it should have the tag, but I'm not sure. Sugarcane, please. I need that to modify something. Just for a second, I need to add this to the deny list of that. So the sugarcane shouldn't be able to pass through for a minute. Yes. Okay. I think this should be pretty easy, actually. Can I... So I think I'll still want the filter down there. Or maybe I'll... I don't actually know. How do I want to set this up? Yeah, okay, so we got the existing one. I think I can leave that as is. Wait, did I want an attribute filter? Sugarcane. Crops sugarcane? I don't even... I guess I could have used the basic one. I think. I think this is fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. And then I think from there I just need to drop it into this machine. And then from there funnel it back out. Once it's complete. Okay. Now is just the question of power. What do we have available? Also, actually, wait. The real question is... I think that fell directly in. Okay. Okay, so... we have a cog. And a shaft. And just... ooh, I don't... do I want to use that power source? That's a little fast. The faster I make it, the more expensive it's going to be. Can I cog it? Oh my gosh, what did I... oh, okay. Ah, wait, did I just... right, I gotta be careful. I can't know how slow the engine could get. That's the one thing I'm a little worried about with this is this requires like a minimum speed, and if I go too low and the engine goes down, it doesn't get any more fuel. Where'd that go? Oh really, where did that end up? Bone meal cabbage leaf. Ugh. Get that out of there. I can power this. Here? Maybe? What am I picking up? Oh. I think I was picking up the sugar that was popping out? Okay, wait. So is this working now? The sugarcane should be all going into there and immediately grinding. Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't foresee that. I didn't think that part through. Ah. Hmm. I mean, I'm mostly just powering this off of sugarcane at this point. The other fermentables, I think that's just tomatoes, and I'm using tomato, like, wait, yeah, so, also, hello. Ethanol is produced using, yeah, like, I don't think I'm producing anything else, so I don't think I need that lower one. I think this is fine. This is perfectly fine. I think the only thing I might want to adjust here is actually putting a chute down so that it's not dropping it through the air. That'll have items, like if we have more sugar than we have seeds, that causes problems as well. Everything causes problems. Okay. We're so close. I think this is the final modification to this specific part of the ship, I think. Oh wait, I don't even need a funnel if I'm doing it with chutes. I didn't even think about that. I think, right? Let me see something real quick. No, that's incorrect. That didn't, did that just, no it didn't. Okay, good. Grind up the sugar cane. Yes! I think that solves the problem. Probably. Yeah. 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 Time wasted. Good. Actually means I should probably be putting these here as well. I think. I should be using these to make sure items don't back up and just despawn. I think. Like, I think if that drops the bone meal. What a monster this whole thing is. Yeah, you can actually see it in there. In fact, let me invert this so you can, like, see the sugar through there. Isn't nature beautiful? Okay, so plenty of sugar. Now, okay, now I think everything is about as optimized as it can get. Except for I could still modify it to produce more tomatoes. I want to make my perfect fuel producing machine. It's such a mess. Oh my gosh, what a nightmare. Wait, is this? Okay, I can, oh man, I could do this. I could do this. I know exactly what I can do. By the way, how's the fuel actually going? It's going up still. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I wanna really be supercharging this entire thing. I wanna never worry about fuel ever again. Okay. The question is exactly how do I want to solve this? So I don't think that'll do anything weird while I'm setting it up. But okay, here's the plan. Here's the plan. We have spare bone meal. I don't 100% know how this works. Yeah, I need to test some things. No, that's not the correct one. What is that called again? Crank. I'll just take both of those for now. Okay, so I need dirt. I'm gonna make a new hoe. Let me make it out of brick. So, okay. Tomato. So if I, oh, not here. If I grow a tomato here, then I have. Okay, so I can give this bone meal. Oh wait, no, I forgot. The weird thing about these is they're like one over from where you want it to be. So okay, now if I handed bone meal. Yeah, it applies the bone meal. So the strategy here. So it'll produce the tomato plant. How do I collect the tomato efficiently? I'm just grabbing one tomato. Can I grab that with a deployer? Okay, and then the other deployer is going. Oh my gosh, I can grab it with the deployer. Wait, okay. And then can I just like suck it out somehow? No, that's incorrect. No, no, that's not what I... Okay, I broke everything. What's the easiest way to get this out of here? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go insane with all these sheep underneath. I really need that to, I need to fly into the sky right now. Okay, so we've got that. If I place one underneath here... Can I? No. Okay, so this isn't gonna work. Did I just put a hole in the floor, or was that already there? How do I get items out of things? Do I just need to, like, drop it out the bottom, conveyor it over, and then go up the thing? Okay, I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna... I have the information I need. So let's just do the plan. Yeah, this is fine. I don't mind this for now. So we need one here. So we're gonna try to bring this over and line it up where... So I think the deployer is gonna have to be like here, like in the air a little bit. Yeah, so we'll have that there. This is silly. This is so silly. Just collecting extra tomatoes. Make sure I grab that while I'm at it. I could make... Okay, that's another optimization I haven't really considered too much. I could make better soil. If I made better soil... I'm just gonna have to leave that or the tomato plant is gonna fall. Yeah, if I bothered to add better soil, all of my plants, I think, would grow faster. But I'm not sure whether the system that adds that... If the soil is, like, permanently better or just temporarily better. This is very silly. I don't know if you noticed, but it is very, very silly. Okay. Yeah, I had one of these left. Pop it on. Am I out of shafts? Yes. Oh. Oh gosh, don't tell me I'm out of andesite. No, I think I can craft andesite, but no, don't run out now. Wait, is that... Yeah, that's correct. Okay, okay, okay. Good. So funnel. So now all spare bone meal will go there. So like if I throw this back into where it's supposed to be, it should go down the line until it reaches here, where it will fill this to the brim. I also don't really know what the modes on this. Use. I don't know how I set the mode earlier, but okay, use. So this part, I just have to hook it up now, which shouldn't be too hard. Okay. Wait, what did it just do? It took it off? Oh. Okay, I can technically do this with one of them, but then how do I get the tomatoes up there? Wait, okay, wait a second. I didn't think about that. Okay, that's gonna be annoying. Crud. I might redo this real quick. I think I know how I would want to do it, redoing it, but, this is freaking weird. Okay, one second. We'll slightly redo this. So instead of using 2 deployers, I'm gonna have the conveyor line up with here. Now, I will admit, I'm slightly designing this with the assumption that there's no way that, it'll, like, bring it more bone meal than, like, it'd be using. Also, before I forget, those aren't doing anything anymore. Let me tear them out. Like, this thing should be using so much bone meal that I would expect it to be, like, fine. I'm also just gonna continue using scaffolding. I just have to remember not to break the scaffolding. What the heck? How'd that get down there? You're kidding me. It's just stuck in there now? Oh, whatever. These petty things that do not matter that I always fixate on. I am truly... I am become petty, destroyer of worlds. Oh, I know what I can use, actually. Actually, technically, I don't have to use anything. It's connected sideways now, but... I feel like petty, destroyer of worlds is... Yeah, that's just real life. Okay. Now this should be good. Don't ask me why I'm still using dirt when I could be using scaffolding sometimes. Can I? Okay. I guess I can hook it to that. Eh? Oh. Hooked up wrong. Okay. Now I have just realized that I blocked the path that I needed to. Okay, this is fine. Everything is still a-okay. I guess, yeah, this is fine. So now, oops, that's very wrong. Give me that back. Oh, I think I have to filter it to only remove tomatoes? Right, I shouldn't use this. I should use the smart funnel. No, not like that. That's not how that works. Woof. We're almost. We're almost there. Can be eaten. Tomato. Okay. Okay, one more thing. We're so close. We're so close to being done. This stupid machine. This monster. Yeah, I'm kind of in a state of I'm actually so close to getting this ship working, I couldn't stop myself. The addiction is real. Oh my gosh, where do I hook this up? That's just directly above the engine. Hello? Okay, we're not. I can't get out. I can't get out. Oh, there we go. We're not hooking it up there. Do I have another fan? No, I don't. I'm so close. I definitely want to mess around with my other stuff. Like I don't know. This mod has definitely consumed all of my Minecrafting for a while. So it's like twice a week. Such greedy behavior on my part. We can make it work. This is gonna be beautiful. It's so close. Yes. Yes. And now we just need how else do we hook this up? I don't want to block that, so maybe not there. Oh, I found it. I found it. Okay. Make another chain. Do we actually used all our cogs up. Oh wait, we have these things. These things work like cog. And they actually probably look better in a lot of cases. Yes. It's backwards. It's backwards, the tomatoes. Wait, what are they doing? I think the tomato is coming out and falling. Oh, gosh. Crud. Why is it backwards? You. It doesn't matter which way you go. It'll all be okay. It's almost over, chat. Can I use chip block? Can I use you to make cogs? Yes, I can. Oh my gosh. This weird material that I produced out of a bunch of other materials. Just put that in. No. Wait, do I have to... Is that not how I made these? Yes, it is how I make these. Yes? Yes? When am I gonna start playing, the music again? The machine. Lemon Demon. Okay, so the tomatoes get taken up, and I believe they should be put in the thing that turns them into seeds, and then the seeds come down here, and they get put in here and crushed into seed oil. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. So now, the chicken, like, thing up there, all of the spare, bone meal that it was producing, which I can just shove all that in there. So all spare bone meal now should end up down the conveyor. Now, I put way too much in there, I should note, so some might come flying off. No, I think it might be fine. Yeah. I mean, it might come flying off. This thing's pretty slow. Yep, the tomatoes are... The tomatoes are coming out. Why'd that stop? Huh? Supplier contains excess items, needs to be funneled out. Does this have a... Wait a second, does this have a rotten tomato in it? What came through? Yeah, it had a... what do you... The tomato tag? Wait, no, I should have grabbed that rotten tomato because I need it for the tag. Oh! What do you mean, like... It doesn't technically count as... I mean, I guess I could just put crops. Because bone meal's not crops, and... Yeah. Maybe? Okay, well, actually, you know what? No. I do need to collect a rotten tomato for some of my filters later. I'm going to leave it on tomato so that it gets stuck again. Yeah, so it should get stuck again. Inevitably. Okay. The ship should be producing about as much fuel as I can make it produce without adding just more stuff. So, the most messed up way I can optimize the ship right now, of all things, I'm really glad I remembered that I can use this now and it doesn't glitch out. The most notable thing I can do to optimize this is to get up in here. That just fell. And I'm gonna just put some more chickens in because now I have a reason to produce more bone meal. I'm not gonna go insane on the sound of chickens. No, sir. Something, the conversation about animal cruelty in Minecraft. Minecraft's casual animal cruelty. It's all fine. Okay, I mean, that's probably enough. I probably don't want to, like, overdo it. Yeah, it kind of is all just various noises. Oops. Like, just... Somehow, this machine is just... animal sounds. this work? Yeah, that'll just put it straight through. There we go. Now it's producing a ridiculous amount of bone meal. Temporarily. Should all be going in here. Ooh, it's stuck again. Oh no, it's stuck again. One second. There's gotta be a way. There's gotta be a way to get it out. Oh, well, I guess the easiest way is, okay. Take the filter out, and then grab it, grab it, grab it. No, I threw the rotten tomato! Oh, crud. I'm putting things in that shouldn't be going in. I'm just making a bunch of white dye and throwing it into the system. Okay, that's fine. I think I needed that anyway. I threw the tomato in my panic! Oh, that's so stupid. But I do need to grab that for the filter. In fact, let me make 2 item filter. Or actually, no, I think I just need the 1 item filter, but, I guess I kind of need 2. Wait, what? Wait, what recipe did I just... Huh? List filter, list filter? Oh! Is that just you can clear it or something? Okay, okay. We have another chance. I don't think more bone meal is pouring in. So actually, let me take the bone meal out for a second. Take that out, and then grab it. I missed. Dang it. This is stupid. It's simple to do when animals don't have emotions beyond alive and being hurt. Yeah. Also, when they don't actually require any care at all. Like, let's be honest, compared to even how terrible, factory farming is, I'm pretty sure this is worse. Eventually, one second. While I'm freaking out about trying to grab a rotten tomato, let me just go down here and see if I can grab one from the lower farm. Oh, hello. Do I dare fight you? Why are you out? You just broke my crops. You have a farmer? I could make my robot do the farming. There is a part of me that actually does want to figure out later on, how to make my, ship more ethical. Like, I might actually change it to, like, have, like, maybe, like, a bubble that, like, follows the ship around. That has all the animals in it and just, like, sends the produce over. But, like, it's like a pasture that, like, collects the items, like, more naturally or something? Oh, you were talking... Oh, yeah, well, I mean, you know, he wasn't very good at his job. He was killing the crops, so, you know, that's what we do when the employees aren't good enough. We kill them. I had to replace him with AI as I talk about using my, my Tuhu companion. Oh no. I could actually just have the Tuhu companion down here doing this for me. But what? I don't really actually need to do this anymore. You know, this is the last time I think I'll collect this. I'm gonna go finish the balloons in a second, but, then we can work on the furnace that I'd started last time. Did I? No, I didn't. Guess I only really need to come down here for tomatoes. Yeah, like, with the AFKing I was doing, I guess, I showed this at the beginning of the stream, but, so how I got my wool is I kind of just left them down here. Oh, their shears broke, yeah. One second. I'm like, they're not holding their tool anymore. 1 second, buddy. Here you go, a new one, and, have some burgers. You don't need those, technically, but you know what? It makes me happy that you're happy. There you go. So I don't know what the experience thing here is, but I guess they get some. Actually, wait a second. What happens if I... Can I give you these? Whoa. What happens if I give you these? Do you use these? I don't think you know how to use these. Okay, never mind. I have too much junk. Junk is what I have. You understand my reasoning then. I got a kick out of it. Also, welcome back to loud thunderstorm. It's really weird how much quieter the thunderstorms are for me. Oh, we're over 100,000. Okay, engine. It's time to put another one in. Basically, I'm gonna keep increasing them until it goes under 100,000. If it... Oh! Oh, the blue flower was flax. I've been using it to make string as a secondary way of producing balloons. Okay, you're clogged, right? No, you actually managed to use it all. I'm actually impressed. Bone meal. I do feel the frame rates chug a little with the thunderstorms specifically. But why would I sleep through them when they're... Whoa. Legitimately so pretty as it lags. Man, I will admit, the shaders in this game have really made me have to contend with, we're all oh so susceptible to the temptation of graphics over frame rates. Usually I would actually prefer my games to say smooth, but given certain visual options, I think I've made some choice in here. Okay, so last time we set up these pipes, they should carry items up. However, I need to figure out how to first of all fling... Wait, so, okay, is this... There is a specific functionality in Create that I have not used yet. Is that what this is for? The packager? Attach packagers to inventories they should target. When given a signal, the redstone power, they pack items from inventory into package. Okay. These can be picked up and transported like any other item. Okay. Packages inserted and destroyed, unpacking their contents into the inventory. Okay. This is, Amazon warehouses. Not accept packages they cannot fully unpack. The game froze? What the heck? Why did it freeze? Why did it crash? It's impossible for me to figure out what the actually causes these crashes. Okay. Minecraft couldn't unpack something, apparently. It really failed to unpack it. Like, the jokes write themselves, I guess. I guess I'll take that as my time to do a BRB real quick, so I'll be back in a minute. Talking about the weather has reminded me that I will say, living around here, while it gets pretty cold and pretty windy, man, 80-degree weather around here feels really freaking good. Like, because there's always a little bit of a breeze. It's almost a right angle. Oh, 80 degrees. Oh, I forgot, like, the world loading is a bit chunky. Okay, let's not crash the game again. But I do want to, what is a repack? Sure. Okay, so what I'll do here is I'll skip to the next scene, and it shouldn't crash, right? Warehouse. Okay, when a sign is put on it. Oh, is this an alternate way? Did it crash again? No, no, it's just taking forever. Yo! Yo, this is actually really cool. Of a way to, like, divide things up. No, please don't crash. Why is it crashing? I've never had ponders crash before. I want to learn! There must be, one of the updates must have messed something up. Anything other than very acute angle weather? Is springtime the cutest season? With the cutest weather? I'd rather not crash every 2 minutes. So I'm debating trying to just figure this out myself for now. Or looking it up online. One second, let me look this up online, because I'm really interested in this. Minecraft create packager. I have to use a wiki. Cardboard packages. When powered, is fill the package as much as possible. Cardboard packages 9 slots in place and read. Packager labels address to be sent to. When a stock link is placed on a packager, the packager can receive requests from logistic networks. Okay, so there's one specific thing I'm trying to figure out real quick with this. I've seen something in a trailer that I'm trying to yeah, spring is very sine wavy, isn't it? Wind is definitely very involved in sine wave weather. Oh, why did my bones crunch? So long as all my chickens are still sealed away, I think everything's good. Okay, finish loading the world so my frame rates can come back, please. I mean, they'll never come back fully, but... Okay, okay, so I really, really do not want to be using this, but can I find... Can I find... So there's a chain conveyor. Okay, so I just need to... Oh, gosh. Oh, there's too much information. Oh, no. Okay, so... Just a little bit of information. I just need a little bit. Just enough to figure out how this works. Oh, it's too much. Oh, no. Unpacked, I don't know. I'm gonna have to learn this later when it's not on stream. It's a little bit much right now. The thing I'm trying to figure out is I need to fling some stuff over here. Wind and cosine. Oh. Yeah, actually you're right. Wind would be like cosine because it acts up when it transitions. Yeah, that's actually super accurate, funny enough. Am I just gonna, like, do a conveyor or something? Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what to do here. You're absolutely right. I'm not an AI, I swear! But no, it really is true though. Like, whenever I look at my, whenever I look at my weather thing, I mean, that's just how it works. Are these guys gonna die to lightning? Like, my weather thing does have, like, the line graphs that are like, wavy, and the wind is kind of, like, slightly offset. It's not, like, a perfect sine wave. Holy moly. By the way, as you might notice, the one mod that causes fires is, it's been updated a good bit. It can still cause fires, but everything's not just, like, permanently on fire anymore after a thunderstorm. Oh, wait, this is stuck again. Okay, right? It's got, like, junk in it. Which means, I think if I take all of that, and then I take that, and I... Oh! I got it! I had to, like, tear the factory apart, but I got it. Should also probably put that back on. Where did the other thing go, by the way? The other chute? That should be just on the floor somewhere? Hello? Where did it go? Is it in here? Where did it end up? What part of my machine is it stuck in? Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't enable the bot today. Let me through. Certainly it's somewhere, right? Like... It can't be nowhere. Oh, it's just right there? Huh. Weird. How did I not see that? Game reviews. I don't know. You could just make them up. I'm not gonna stop you. I do need to improve it. Like, I am getting a little annoyed that I haven't modified it in a while. I really should get on that. Okay, so I can improve these filter lists by using an item list with a tomato. So, allow list is just these two. We can swap that on there, and I needed one of these, actually... Where the heck even was it? I needed one up in here. Somewhere. Was it this one? Right, because this just had the tomato. Okay, so now it's got the rotten tomato, so it knows how good movies are. It's always funny one of those doesn't break. I think everything should be good now? Never catch on after 8 hours. It's really unplayable after 256 hours. 10 out of 10. Yeah, good. See, I never needed the bot. Who needs it? Also, when all these chickens grow up, this machine is gonna be really, really purring. Okay, we're still above. Which means I'm confident enough to put another engine in. Do I put these this way around? Yes, I believe so. We're getting there, chat! We're slowly regaining our engine after the rebalance totally ruined me. I don't know of any. Now I don't know of any. I'm reviewing. Also, what the heck happened here? Excuse me? Why are you invisible? Huh? It gets really mediocre after. It does have a surprising amount of options, but it's kind of interesting once you get the flow of it. I got some leaks. Once you get the flow of it, how actually not original it ends up feeling. Like, it kind of goes to show you can't just, you know, you can't just have it, you know, make up just a couple things and just insert different words between and have it feel original. This is the problem with, like, procedural generation in games. Eventually, you'll notice the patterns. Like, people in Noida, what are these called again? These are... What are these called? People in Noida knowing where the hearts spawn. Just because they know the shapes of the levels. See, you got too close. You got too close to solving it, and the bot didn't feel like it was needed anymore. You did. You did this. I feel kind of bad because, like, I was, you know, I'm following along with what you were talking about the other day, but I'm also kind of in a state of, like, maybe this just says how kind of out of it I've been lately, but, like, I'm like seeing your little comments, and I haven't been keeping up with the server either, so that doesn't help. But there is kind of a part of me that's just like, dang it, no. Oh, it's up in there now. I guess part of me is kind of at a loss for what to do with this information. I don't know, man. I'm rusty. Goes in. I might be able to actually just have a conveyor over here. Like a lizard. Oh my gosh, I love eating popcorn like a lizard. Like, you know. Oh. I don't even know if you could see that. I've got pretzels. Mm-hmm. I know exactly what you're talking about, clearly. What's the, how do I make this? Okay, I can make it like that. I got more of that. Okay, we can make more. Wait, what got flagged as explicit? Hmm? Huh? Can you get through the filters for me, real? Oh, let me click away. What the heck? Okay. Clearly that's only on one side. That's messed up! Wait. It sticks to your tongue the perfect way. Huh? Tongue and perfect? That's messed up, though. That made that way more explicit. Censoring those two words makes it horribly explicit. What? Huh? Sorry, I'm just a little baffled by this right now. What do you mean? How do these tunnels work? These oh, please don't crash. Will it just split the stacks? Oh, they just split one item off. Wait, I might actually want that. Wait, but what happens if it has, like, multiple? I don't know how anything functions anymore. Just that specific censorship really, like, I get, like, sure, fine, that people are lewd about everything, but, like, what? Like, making it worse? Though, by censoring it that way? Lamau? Okay, pro tip. Spell it the way that I spell it these days. You all won't have a problem. The Mao being M-O-W, like a cat. Or whatever. Yeah. I've been doing that for years now. Li meow. Oh no. Meow meow meow. Meow 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 meow. What was this? Chowder or something? I can't remember what I'm thinking of with that. Le meow. No! Oh my gosh. Wait, no. Censor meow. And yes, that's chowder. Meow meow. Meow 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 meow. So stupid. Lim meow. Oh gosh. Okay, but how do I like power these? I've kind of just been a little distracted here trying to figure all this out. I'm actually kind of surprised I don't have any more like smart tunnels. But I think I can just craft one real quick. Meow 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 meow. I don't know. Sorry, I'm just... What do I do here? So that flings that over there. I need to, like... Okay, so I need, like, one, like, here? That flings over to that one. This is dumb. What am I doing? I could just do a conveyor belt, man. What am I doing? And so I think I should be able to just like put a tunnel here. Oh wait, that doesn't work. What am I doing? That's not how tunnels work. That's not how any of this works. Oh. Oh no. Okay, I guess I am doing this. Like that. Yippee. Yippee. Okay, so that can go there. What am I doing? What is this nonsense? I mean, I guess eventually I'll use the other logistics thing once I learn how to actually do that. Why do I just sound like that like one guy that does like the movie reviews? Gestures distracting you from work while at the same time being our gestures for our amusement. I am your outlet. I'm just here to enable you all. Oh. Ah, I just did what the chicken did while trying to grab its remains. A chicken crawled up into, ow, up into the machine and got fried to a delicious crisp. Oh, they're down here now. Eventually, I feel like I'm gonna stick the chickens up into the cow crushing machine room so that I don't have to hear them while on the main floor. No, I think that chicken invented self-cooking chicken. Also, technically, I could turn this into a self-cooking chicken machine. By the way, this is working, correct? Yes, good. So, yeah, seeds are now just the only limitation, it looks like. Why is there an egg in there? Get out of there. Oh my gosh, how much sugar am I producing? Oh wait, that's gonna... Okay, I don't think it should. It's just gonna... Oh no, it is. It's going in. That's not correct. That's incorrect. That's not how... I should have put it in the other part. No. No, no, no. No. Stop. I gotta wait for it all to go in to get rid of it. I put a whole stack of sugar. This is not how you grow plants. I don't care if I did an experiment in elementary school showing the difference of effect with, like, sugar water and regular water, which, like, I don't really remember, actually, like, how much of a difference it made. How do I actually? Oh, the chickens are just stuck. That's why get out of there! Wait, oh no, wait a second. No, now there's chicken in there. I don't know a better way to get this out of here. And now it's completely full of sugar again. How much sugar am I producing? I need to produce more just regular seeds, apparently. Caramelized tomato, candied. Oh no. Those chickens caused more problems than I expected, and I caused more problems than I expected. Can I like throw these in here and just like get rid of them real quick? I feel like caramelized tomato is essentially tomato paste. Okay, by the way, I'm just double checking. How full is this at this point? Yeah, okay, I'm gonna turn into the minced meat dog from, like, off stream when I was farming. If I'm not careful. Ugh. Okay, we have time. We have time to figure this out. I was just making sure I wasn't wasting materials. Right. So... we gotta figure out how to power all of this. So, my solution as usual. Shove in a bunch of gearboxes. How do I power this one? Anything in the floor? Ooh, wait. Yeah? I can't modify that from there. Yeah. Heck yeah. I need more shafts. Ugh. I do feel like it kind of works out that my base has this like really odd like 3-tier design to it. Where like sleep well, undead. The underbelly is like all of this like weird garbage wiring. Just like all the cables and the engines are just like hid down here. I'm gonna add another engine. That's still going up. How are we doing? Oh, we're getting there. Count your chickens before you sleep, but have a good... Huh? But yeah, then we have like the main work floor And then up here... up here, well, I feel like the long-term intention for this floor has been all the stuff that I don't want to deal with. Like, just the production floor, pretty much. But yeah, everything else is just like... wiring. But how full of junk is this now? Like, really full. I gotta clear that out. It got in my boat! It's gonna kill me later! Because that's how this works. Don't like how much energy this is using, but I'm gonna just deal with it. I'm going to make more cogs. And then convert those into these kind. I just think they're neat. Okay. This is working again, even though it looks kind of weird. Now we just need to cook all the logs. Yeah, achieving liftoff is, you know, while it is the goal, I'm still not 100% confident. Okay, before I do too much more, let me power over here. This is a whole ordeal. My brain is telling me I should be able to connect these easily. With more cogs! Again, it's cheaper to use the belts. And yet... You're not my dad. I gotta not use the iron. The iron is actually less available. Okay, so this should be powered, and it's going the correct direction, and it is way faster than I expected. Okay, we gotta make a good few chains here. This one, meanwhile, does seem worth the money. Because I can just do that, and it all connects up. Again, a little bit of this is why the flinging device is kind of nice. Also, you know, if I'm gonna have it like this for a little while, don't blame me for wanting it to look a little nice. I can work on this later, and yet we do it now. It's just better this way, you know? It just makes the factory feel just a little bit more like home. As I crawl under everything, because this is now incredibly disruptive to getting to that side of the building. I need to replace it with a flinging device, or... Okay, so, the packaging thing. The actual packaging thing, and what it's supposed to do, there's some other device here that I can craft that lets you, like, move things around your factory on, like, lifted up, like, sky conveyors. I think that's what that's for. And so, I'm really just trying to, like... I just want to build that. And transport all my items around the factory that way. I you know, I have to get there. I don't know why it makes the clicking sound. Okay. But, yeah, then I can use the vertical space in my factory to do it. Instead of using the floor. Like, look at how much space I have on the ceiling here. I could definitely set it up that way. Okay. So, Um... Right, so we figured out the furnace thing last time, for the most part. I just have to kind of re-figure it out. So one part goes on top. So the furnace, I think, has to be kind of in the air a little bit. Wait, how far away am I? So we just have to stop before there. So I want to drop it out the bottom of the furnace. I mean, really, I could probably just do it here if I do it right. So, like, if we have, like, the furnace there? Hopper. Sorry, I hear the crackling of fire, and part of me just has to make slightly sure that nothing's actually on fire. Funnel. Wait, so that's all getting powered. This isn't currently getting powered. I really wish I could just... Maybe I should replace my inventory key with the other thing. Oh, that doesn't count? You're kidding me. Oh, I forgot how... Oh, wait. What am I doing? I can just add one of these here. No. Here. There we go. Okay. Now what? Rainbow! There's like a vague rainbow outside. Look at that! It's so... Oh, things that... we're replacing video games to experience as it becomes more difficult. I mean, what? I don't wake up early enough to enjoy rainbows. From what I understand, they're usually, like a morning thing. So, something like this? So we get it up to there, but how do we get that one? Do I need... I guess I need another belt here. I think I had a more efficient idea last time. In fact, I wonder if I should have actually just had a belt coming up from the floor? I don't even know anymore. I'm out of belts. Wow. Where is that? There it is. Yeah, so something like, imagine if this didn't show you the recipes. So, like, by default, Minecraft recipe book looks like this, which is fine for the main game. It unlocks recipes based on the items you have, but the moment you get into, like, modded, the moment you get into modded, it just becomes a complete mess. Just enough items is pretty much a required thing because it lets you click the recipes. Oh yeah, no, it didn't exist years ago. And I guess that's the funny part though. This kind of thing, when I really think about it, I guess we've always kind of been relying on mods, because I remember back in the day, like I'm talking like, I swear, like even Minecraft beta, there was no creative menu. So everybody just used this is just enough items. Everybody used too many items. Was the mod I think that was popular back in the day. Yeah, where yeah, we really didn't have options, I guess. But yeah, just enough items kind of came about where too many items is like pretty much it's so you can what? Oh, it's all my dried kelp is in there. It only, well, okay, there's a cheat mode now, but by default it only gives you the recipes. But yeah, it's kind of crazy how limiting old Minecraft was for like creative mode. There's still a weird part of me that feels like I prefer a bit of how it felt for like survival mode, but aside from nostalgia talking. Well, okay, I did a Minecraft alpha like playthrough recently, and it still felt pretty fun, so maybe I'm not completely crazy. Also, one second. I've got a couple different dyes. I'm kind of curious. Well, first of all, let me put some logs in here. I wanna figure something out. So if I put one here, this goes in the fuel slot. So okay, cool. And then the one up here. And it starts cooking it. So that should just produce a charcoal. And that pops out. That goes here. It gets chosen. And even though the visual is desynced, it appears it actually went up there just fine. Okie dokie. That's good. That's good. That's incorrect. What am I doing? Okay, so I gotta add a filter here. Oh, that doesn't work. Wait a second. Oh, this doesn't work at all. Wait, what? Oh, no, I thought it could just, like, toss it out the side. Ah, crud. Modded Minecraft would be impossible. It really would be impossible without, without the crafting stuff. It's really weird that this mod only lets you do this on these specifically. Yeah, you can color these. I've never done, like, I don't think I ever bothered doing this before. That is pretty cool, though. Okay, so now this will come out the side. Oh, it's gonna do something. Yeah, okay, so it's splitting stacks. Right, I did this wrong. This is annoying. I don't quite have the space for this here. Okay, what am I doing? So it can't go parallel. But what if I ruin everything for a second? If I ruin everything for a second and do like this? Oh! What have I done? Oh, I'm breaking everything. It'll all be fine. Okay, all I wanted to be able to do here, which, oh, if I'm doing it that way, one second. Let's move that over. Just to use a little less space. Maybe, wait. No, if I'm doing that, then I should do this 2 over? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh wait, no, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. This one's fine. Distrust the process. The process has not earned your trust. Okay. I do now have to connect the energy over here, which is a little awkward. The process has done nothing. Not a single thing to earn your trust. So now I should actually be able to do this the way I wanted it. Assuming this splits it correctly. I just have to power it. Which, you know. Shouldn't be the worst thing in the world. You know what? I'm just gonna do it the lazy, quick way. I can replace this with chain later. Is this not connected? There we go. Filter. Minecraft logs. Okay. And then that. So this should now prevent, like, literally everything that shouldn't... Wait, no, that... Is that fine? Okay, so everything else goes that way. I probably actually do want to replace that. That's probably gonna have items go out of it, isn't it? Like, it didn't work earlier, but now it looks like it's gonna work, so that... The only thing I'm not sure about... Okay, so... With the way this works... So it has to have multiple in the stack, and it should always have multiple in the stack. With the way trees are cut. But... Like, let's say some weird stuff happens. Okay, well, I doubled up a stack at some point. I want my cogs back. I'm gonna replace this thing with the cooler looking cog thingy. Just really quick. Let me have this. Okay. Okay, so that flings that over there. Oh, I never put... I need one of the smart funnels. Or smart tunnel? Oh, I probably already had one. I guess round robin is fine. It just means the ship is... Oh, wait. I can configure this. I can configure this so that it'll only... So, okay, so like every, like, 16, it'll fling it? Or maybe every... Okay, so if I make it a stack like that, and then go back over here and replace this with the andesite funnel. So the andesite funnel will only ever output like one of a stack. So like if I throw this there real quick, a singular one of them went into the other thing. Also, with the way these things throw, I'm gonna put copycats, copycat, oops, panels on a couple spots. Wait, what happened to the rest of my factory blocks? There's no way I used them all up. They're in my backpack. Okay, good. Yeah, take more of these. We're just gonna make sure... Oh! We're just gonna make sure with all the flinging that, it's always making sure that it's landing where it should. This one should be fine. Yeah, make it look good. Oops. I mean, I guess that's fine. I technically covered the hole. Okay, it might be a while until, like, something organically comes out of here, but, you know, I can make it inorganic and just, whoa, throw a couple in, and we can watch it happen. Now, I still have the hole in the wall. I gotta fix up the hole in the wall. Oh, man. So it should come through. Yeah, it splits one off. One goes into fuel, the rest goes in to be cooked. And at some point, when this, like, fully fills up... Is this such a round robin, by the way? Yes, it is. Okay. So I have got, like, a load of wood, and I do want to just, like, supercharge it real quick and just, like, you know, kind of get it ahead on everything. I just want to make sure it's all working perfectly fine. Obviously, the furnace is going to take a little bit of time to actually cook them all, but I think that's perfectly fine. This is quite filled. Oh, okay. I think this is all working. Yep, round robin's working, so half of it goes to the other place, half of it goes up there. Okay, so the purpose of this whole thing, of me rewiring that, and making it more efficient by producing, charcoal, the whole purpose of it is so that, inevitably, oh my gosh. There are creatures. There are creatures. Ship's haunted. The embodiments of my sins have come to literally bite me. The birds, the sleep birds. Yeah, you run. You better run. No! Okay. So now... Yeah, okay, so this is actually actively fueling the balloon. Now I just need to finish the balloon. Also, I need to check one other thing. I have a feeling I didn't do something. Yeah. Charcoal is just popping out through the floor. So I'm just gonna pop one of these down and just, like, yeah. I'm just gonna clean my inventory a little bit real quick. Oh, wait, no, I want that. Scaffolding. Also, it's been a couple minutes and I haven't checked. How is the engine doing? I'm almost thinking the engine's probably... Ooh, it's gone down! I flew too close to the sun. I'm actually... Egg? I'm actually not producing as much fuel to keep up with these motors. So... It's still not enough. What is the limit then? Like, what isn't producing enough? I mean, the chickens grew up, so those should be producing... Sugar and bone meal is good. The ethanol, thus, is not the problem. Seed oil? Seed oil. Seed oil? Ethanol? Seed oil. What? Wait, what's going on here? Seed oil. Seed oil? Yeah, huh? Seed oil. Correct. Ethanol. Correct. Ethanol and seed oil not combining? What? Ethanol in pipe directed into thing that takes seed oil. Huh? Seed oil. What is going on? What is in this pipe? What? Why did this stop working all of a sudden? What are you doing? Huh? What is wrong with it? I'm very unhappy right now. Thing that produce material not producing material for no apparent reason? Seed oil. I'm wasting materials trying to get this to work. Seed oil. It is filling up with seed oil. Ethanol? What? What is happening? New recipe unlocked. I'm increasingly confused every single day. Can I pick up out of this? No, I cannot. Huh. Can I have some diesel, please? Thanks. Wait, what? The heck? Why did it destroy it? Thank you. I'm very confused. It is biodiesel. All of a sudden. What is this? I don't understand. This isn't telling me this doesn't have enough, but it's not even filling it. It's not you, is it? Like, you being next to it isn't causing this, I don't think. Why did it suddenly stop working? Maybe because the game crashed a couple times, it, like, disconnected some of the logic or something? Here I'm thinking the engine's not keeping up. No, it's fine if it wasn't for that just being stuck. I mean, stuff like this is why I modified certain parts of the machine So like, for instance, if I can get up in here, this barrel is full of seeds. Okay, so it wasn't just wasting seeds, it was building them up slowly. Yeah, I had a feeling that happened. That's so weird, it just disconnected part of my machine for no reason. Oh, I can't really get in through here. Ow. I'm just making sure everything is set right. And there's no more shenanigans. No, like, eggs, no nothing, just stuck in here. I can't place this down here. Everything, okay, yep, that's all just got, like, sugar in it. Nothing's stuck. This doesn't have, like, anything in it. Okay, I think everything's fine. The maintenance I have to do on this thing to make sure everything is good. Everything is fine and dandy. It is now producing loads and loads of fuel. No problem. Look at this monster. This monster of a machine. Mm-hmm. Okay, how are we doing now then? Now that it's like gone through its backlog? Yeah, I think it's building back up. I think it was dropping below 90 earlier. Okay. Panic solved. In fact, I don't need this bucket of diesel anymore. Where can I shove this in real quick? I can't fit this in here. It's got too much. I've got to wait till that's finished. Okay. I think it was here I could shove in bone meal. Okay, back up to what I was working on. I really want this balloon functional tonight. I swear to you, I will at least finish the balloon, even if the ship might not float, but the balloon will be done. Oh gosh, they're all in here like rats. That's actually really convenient that that just like falls apart. That's like really having gravity in Minecraft, man. I wish the whole world could operate like this. Like, you disconnect things and they just fall. I know there's probably, I bet somebody's actually at least working on a mod that adds that kind of physics where it sets it. There's so many of these in here. I wish gravity was real. Yeah, pretty much. I have to fight inside my balloon. Thank you. Harvest trees. Yeah, you know, it's... Actually, funny enough, people have made machines that, like, cut the trees and let the gravity system take care of it, and it'll fall into a grinding machine that just grinds them up the rest of the way. This isn't even Minecraft anymore. Now, I know Besiege is a little bit of a different game, but is this a slight insult to Besiege that this, like, runs this good? I don't know, man. Ooh. I feel like a physics thing running this well in another game. Oops. Instead of being like the whole thing dedicated to it, it's just like, I don't know. Is this the advertisement for the Rapier physics engine? Because I think that's the engine that they're using for this. It's an open source physics engine. Of which, if I do another physics game, like Great Gun Gauntlet kind of was, I think I would definitely at least put some good consideration into using the engine in oh my gosh, in Godot, because Godot does have like a an add-on to make it work. Now I obviously it's not gonna be just like completely out of the box, but you know it's gonna be a good base engine. I would assume. Like I think the one for Godot is a slot in. So it would just, I think it just seamlessly replaces Godot's existing one. Oh, dang it. Can I reach that from here? I don't think so. Come back! I love watching that, like the oh man, just the way they tumble away, it's so fun. And because it's bouncy in here. Come on. I left all this junk in the ceiling for future me to deal with. Okay. Okay, I think I got everything. This looks so freaky. It's too bad I'm probably gonna put like 2 walls in here to kind of like seal in like the edge here. So I guess the walls would end up going like about here with balloons. I'm not gonna do that now, but later on it will be like that. I've managed not to lose any of these scaffoldings, despite how disposable they kind of are in nature. Oh, you know what? The problem with scaffolding for what I'm working on here, though, is like I can't put them like there. So I'm still gonna want to use a little bit of dirt. How was I doing this? So I guess it'll have to be future me's problem. Oh. The crouch mod is also so good. Like, oh, just the little conveniences get me. Being able to place like a little lower with the blocks and all that. I guess I could use scaffolding in a way that is both convenient and inconvenient. Oh gosh, they're back! I should, you know what? I'm just gonna sleep. I'm gonna sleep. I don't even care if I've been trying to avoid sleeping. Yeah, I'm like, part of me's wondering, at what point do I give in and disable these things? Because I kind of don't like using the bed in Minecraft. Like, skipping the night just feels weird. But I'm also not sure if just dealing with mobs on the ground is more or less annoying than this. By the way, all the work I put into making charcoal, and I'm not 100% sure whether it's going to be enough to actually run the ship. I could extend the tree farm if I have to. I mean, it has eaten up, I'm pretty sure, all of the charcoal we've given it, so... Yeah, I have a feeling I might have to make more tree. Oh my gosh. Somehow that's the most video gamey thing in this video game, is getting stuck on the sail and having it pull me around like that. Actually, I needed those. Yeah, I can't reach the other ones. At least it makes cleanup faster. Okay. I think, yeah, that side's done. Is that the whole backside of the balloon? I think so. Oh my gosh. It's interesting the slight lack of lighting the balloon has. Like, I guess it's kind of nice that it's not like super dark in here, but I believe that's symmetric. Eventually I'll do something about these. I was gonna dial it back to have, like, just 2 more instead of all of them. I might leave the blocks because it doesn't really matter. Makes it look kind of cool. Okay. I think we can finish. I think we can finish this part. Oh my gosh, it's happening. Just gotta fill it all in. It's almost over. Building this balloon has been an unreasonable undertaking. Like, just, like, again, I'm not sure how many people have, actually made survival mode friendly ships. Not of this scale. Like, probably a couple of people, and technically this mod has existed for a bit in beta for like several years now, I think, actually. But it's been a closed beta that you have to, like, join their Discord server or whatever. And like, I think they're very picky. Like, yeah, I don't know how, like, I'd assume you'd have to get some people in your team whose kind of job is to play it for fun to make sure it feels good. But yeah, I can't really know just how survival friendly any of it has really been during development. And clearly there is a sense that, I mean, it is an add-on for another mod, but there is kind of a clear sense to me that it does kind of maybe at least somewhat expect you to have other add-ons to make it reasonable. Oh, right. Certainly they've been doing some work though to work on it. Oh wait, that's wrong. sword better? Is it shears? It's gotta be shears, right? Like, I found a post from like 2023 or something. Or no, I think it was, oh man, was that as far back as like 2022? It was at least 2 years ago. Where somebody's like, is this mod ever gonna release? And somebody was pointing out, it's just like, yeah, they do say that it's like, on their page, they're like, don't be surprised if the 2023 release date becomes 2024. And then I'm thinking, oh, 2026. Rip. That kind of shows you how long it's just been working on, and even releasing, like, again, the sort of like bits of perfectionism, I suppose. You know, they were stating some level of expect bugs, expect it crashes, you know. Expect it to not be compatible with other mods, and then I installed like 200 mods or something stupid. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna clean up some of the stuff I dropped, because items are probably gonna start despawning. Oh, it's gonna be really satisfying when I clean up everything. Sorry, I'm looking over there, and I see the birch tree, and my brain goes, Slenderman? I don't remember installing any, horror mods. In fact, I think I have less than I had before, because we don't have that, sea monster mod anymore. Not by choice, but, you know, that's how it goes with mod compatibility. I forgot I could shift click those. Is this correct? Yeah, I think this is correct. I'm so paranoid that I'm gonna still run out of balloons. Like, there's no way, right? There's no way I run out of balloons at this point. No! I farmed so many balloons. Sorry. Hot air envelopes. They're not balloons. I assume they specified that term because they don't want people, see the other stacks. Yeah, there's more in my backpack. I assume they used envelope because, so like the previous mod that I converted this over from, the balloons just worked. They were just, they were like, kind of like the balloons in Besiege. Yeah, honestly, they did do a lot of the work once I set them up on it. Yeah, the other balloons just worked. I was cheating in my, like, arguably, you know, it's not cheating if, you know, whatever version of whatever mod you're using allows you to do something, but I'm not gonna lie, it felt like cheating. Me going around in my airship, like, this is all my comeuppance of actually having to do it properly this time. Honestly, part of me is kind of like, I wasn't expecting to, I was kind of not expecting to ever have a version of this with the proper, like, balloon physics and everything, so. Is it weird that it's kind of a pleasant surprise that I have to put the work in? Like, the airship mods before were too easy, almost. How was I doing it over there? I can't see from here. Right, I did just kind of like 2 on the corners. Oops. I'll never run out of balloons again. Except for I'm gonna run out of balloons before I do the other part, like the internal wall that I was talking about. In fact, I'll put the line for that for here as well. Just so I know where it goes. We're so close! In fact, wait a minute. The moment I actually fill this, I think these are oh, wait, no, they don't have water yet. Okay, I still have to have the water. I thought those might automatically just start working. But no, I need to add the other water tank underneath. Which, as we learned last time, was slightly a bit of a pain. Also, what do you mean? Oh my gosh. Okay, the bot... Okay, the bot is required. The bot is 100% required for me to stream a reasonable amount of time. The bot legitimately reminds me how much time has passed. I didn't realize we were already at 9 o'clock. What the heck? What happened? How? I'm gonna finish this balloon. I swear. Oh, wait. I have this incorrect. I mean, it's a lot of work getting an airship running. You know, usually I like my games vibrant. Is it weird of me that I really actually kinda like how almost monochrome it gets at night? Sometimes. Granted, I'm working with things that are themselves kind of monochrome, but, Ah. Okay. I'm gonna have, like, missed a spot. And I'm gonna go actually insane trying to find it. I guarantee it. We made it up. I guarantee we made it up. Every time I touch wood in this game, it just sounds like there's a villager noise inside of it. I don't... There's just this little squeaky sound, like SpongeBob's boots. It's a freaking villager in the wood. Like Toad in Mario lore at one point, for some reason. Just stuck in a block. It's also gonna get really funny if I notice that I've misplaced a block. And I'm gonna get so picky about it. Like, the ship will be just in the sky. I'll get so picky about it that I'm gonna have to land the ship, pop the balloon, and fix, like, whatever I messed up. Okay. I mean, let me just revel in the fact that, oh my gosh, I think that was all of them. There's always that, that moment where you feel like you should just be freaking out, and you're like, oh, I forgot to celebrate. This is good news. We can be bees. We can be an airship. I could make my airship bee-colored. Okay. Just a couple blocks. I think in my head, it's not over until I clean up all this garbage. All the actual scaffolding. Oops. Oh, crud! Oops! My bad. I should also probably actually put an entrance, like, here for now. Or wait, it would make sense to put it in this room. Right, I used to have one up here, actually. It's just scaffolding was so hard to navigate on the old mod because it was glitchy. Oh wait, but I should probably put this as low as possible. I think that invalidates the ship if I put it there. So I think I do have to put it like here. It's a little weird. Like you want any holes in the balloon to be in the bottom of the balloon because it doesn't count as putting a hole in the balloon. Correct. Let's go. A little bit more. Note to self, you can break the floor with the scaffolding. Again, you basically just witnessed exactly what I was talking about with, why I want to separate parts of the balloon. Because if I hit something at the front of the balloon, yep, that kind of hole will pop the balloon, and everything will be bad. Everything will be very, very bad. So I'm actually going to use the rest of the balloons to see if I can quickly just, like, stack a wall in here and separate it into multiple balloons. This should be a lot easier. And also probably doesn't take as many balloons. This might also prevent any weird bugs of it not properly detecting. Like, this is a big balloon. At a certain point, I assume there is a limit to what the code can actually detect as a balloon. That would be in here. Maximum balloon acquired. Oh! 1 second. I have to. I missed one singular dirt. I was trying to revel in my creation and I simply discovered a mistake instead. Okay, now it should be good. Oh my gosh, yeah. So again, that's I think why they called them envelopes, is to make it clear that you just need the outside to be balloon. That's in the way. Now it's gonna be really weird because this specific, like, the way I have it set up means there will only be balloon in the front, for now until I finish the rest of the furnaces. Which is probably fine because the front of the ship is still, like, the heaviest part, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I'm gonna need more balloons still for the rest of it, I think. But, this is coming along. Oh, I missed an item. That's fine. I can craft more of it. Bamboo is cheap. The whole point of it is that bamboo is cheap. Do not let your hoarding tendencies, your desire to hear that amazing popping sound that it makes every time you pick up an item in this game. Do not let it control you. Balloon! Balloon at the edge of a universe floating a tune. I don't know, Crab. That's a bit of a stretch musically. Come on. Come on. I think I have enough for this side. I just need more for the other side. Oh gosh. How do we get down? Well, we didn't think that far ahead. I guess we just do this. Okay, it's sealed off. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a way I can, like, enter there without just making, like, another way up from, like, the other side. But I think that's all correct. It's so weird sealed off. It's like I kind of wouldn't mind keeping it all one big balloon. But I think this is better. Well, let's see how much of this I can put in. Oh, wait, actually, before I do this... Wait. I certainly have a way of traversing this place. Is it a good way? No. Is it a way? Yes. How's the engine doing? Yo, the engine's doing amazing! You know what that means! Oh gosh, we're getting sucked into the engine. Anyway, I haven't checked in on you in a while. Is your inventory just full? Almost. Holy moly. You've been doing work, buddy. Have some burgers. Oh my gosh, it's real! Okay, actually, okay, so if I throw all this wool and then all the wool I had before in... Oh my gosh. Oh. I think we had enough balloons. Oh my gosh, how did we... Okay, I didn't expect to actually have this much wool. How do you pronounce their name? Who is this character? They've saved me. They've saved me so much effort. They're such a good lad. They are indeed the GOAT. Sorry, I haven't drank water in a while. I think I 100% can finish this now. Like, no regretty levels of finished. Yes. Yes! No, excuse me, sorry. And I should have balloons to spare that I can probably shove into... That's a different hole than the hole that I had. I should be able to use some balloons if I want any, like, carry-along ships. Like, I definitely am, I'm starting to think about having a ship that I just kind of drag with me. that, like, has my house on it or something. Oop. Like, I just think it would be kind of neat using the ropes to kind of just, like, drag it along. Yeah, I don't have much commentary currently, because I'm just building a wall. Here, let's continue the thing I had started talking about last time about fairy tales. Yeah, I guess adding to that conversation about, like, enjoying rereading a book. Like, basically, I should read, like... I feel like I should read, like, 2 or 3 decent difficulty, like, big novel type things. And then I should squeeze in, like, 1 easier thing. Like, again, something on the scale of the Narnia series where it's just a really, really casual read. Stuff that I just missed, pretty much. I'm trying to think. There were a couple series I remember kids talking about in school, but I don't know them by name. The other... other popular fantasy things, I suppose. Breather books. Yeah, breather books. I feel like we can make the mistake of thinking once you age up to a certain level, you're not allowed to, like, read easy things that are for children. Considering some people can't even seem to read as is, maybe it would be a good idea. There we go! It's done! All it took was me farming the materials off stream for several hours. I mean, I could probably put in at least... Maybe I could put all the propellers in. Not that one. That one's just in the wall now. In fact, I wonder if I should remove that just because it's in the wall. But it kind of looks good, weirdly enough. Like, sticking out of the wall like that? I don't know. I don't want any book to be above or below me. I feel like there's an alternate history where I stayed friends with this one girl in elementary school who was really into this one book that was like... I feel like if I describe it, somebody would definitely recognize it. It was like some kind of, sort of like fantasy thing with like factions of cats or something. She would talk about it all the time, and I never read those, but I just knew that the fans were kind of... Yeah, warriors! That looks... Yeah! Neuron unlocked. Yeah. That has to be the one. Haven't read it? Okay. I remember that being something some kids would get kind of obsessed of. Alright, let's just, like, yeah, read some stuff like that, maybe. Did I remember to cook copper? Yes, okay. Wait, I want to just check something. Copy... Cats. There's a lot of different... Okay, I just want to see something real quick. Okay, some of these don't have configurations. Yeah, they just straight up don't. Okay, I was just double checking. I swear the copycats didn't require you to actually... Did you just make a noise? I swear the copycats didn't previously require the material out of you. You all doing fine, by the way? I think so. Are you just, like, making panting sounds? I don't think they're hurt. Okay, so... that one had to go down more, but I don't think I have to go down that far for this one, because this isn't in the way. But yeah, I guess I was thinking of that specific series. I was thinking of that series just because it's just like, okay, what did I miss? Because I never read them. I wonder if that friendship would have lasted longer if I did. I actually do not know. I don't know, man. Kids are weird. Because when you're not good at making friends, when you're younger, and a friendship ends and you kind of have no idea why, yeah, it lingers in your mind as something very confusing. I do need to... oh, that should be really easy to power. Like, it leaves you wondering, did we just go our, did we go our separate ways? Did I not engage in the friendship enough? I mean, I was incredibly awkward as a, I guess this would have been, if it's elementary school, preteen? Kid? I've always been incredibly awkward. Gosh, did they move away? Like, what was it? Oh! That's the thing that gets me, is always the mystery element of it all. Can I just, like, destroy this? I just need water. I don't know why I poured it in the water to get rid of it, but whatever. I had several cases of this where, like, I was friends with, another kid, and I'm pretty certain the only reason I stopped... like, man, as a kid especially, I feel like you're entirely reliant on living in the same area to be friends with somebody. I feel like, as an adult, it's kind of the same way. But, now we have the internet, so, eh. No, I don't think I can jump from over there. You really want out, don't you? You want to get grinded up in the tree cutting machine. You crave destruction of your body and yourself. Okay. Shaft. I swear this dog is making whimpering sounds. Cog. No cogs! Never cogs. Water. Whoa, head in the clouds. Technically, the ship is being powered. Oh gosh, panic. Panic. Do aesthetic things, but panic. Is the ship shifting around a little bit? I can't tell. 1 second. I don't think this is enough, but it's powered. It's technically powered. It can only fill a fraction of it. I need 2 more of these things for one. Maybe even more than that. One second. What is create util camera 10? Oh my gosh. It does work. I heard a trick and I just wanted to see. Yeah, so it's not enough to actually make the balloon float, but hey, I can get a, when the daytime comes, I can get a better screenshot of the balloon actually being complete. Is the shape correct? I might modify the shape a little bit. It's a little too uniform in certain spots. I might change it up a little bit, but I think I'm kind of fine with this pill-shaped thing. I've been working on it for so long. So the thing with the balloon is I'm gonna add a couple pieces to, I'm gonna add a couple pieces to, like, some wood or something on it. That'll, you know, let it be better. So, okay, so the thing is, it's not being heated enough. So if I heat this manually, what will it do? Oh my gosh! Oh, it actually works when it's heated. Okay. Just barely. It just barely lifts. I need to figure out how to fuel this thing properly. The tree farm's probably not enough. And there it goes back down. So a singular log keeps it for about that long. How about a singular piece of charcoal? It'll take a second, I think. And then it should lift, I think, unless it got stuck. So how long does one piece of charcoal get me? I really don't know, and I'm really a little scared of what the answer is. I might have to figure out what the most fuel-efficient method to actually fuel these is. But it's working! Oh, it's still going. It's just bobbing around. Did it give up? I can't tell if it landed on something or if it gave up. We might be leaning on the ground now. I'm not sure. I can't really... Ooh. That's a little awkward. I think... Am I landed? I think I'm landed. The ship's just not leaning forward anymore. No, it's still going. Well, unless... Wait a second. It might have gotten actual fuel from the thing. But it's working. We're one step closer! Holy moly! So yeah, these are... Oh, okay. Oh, we're losing... Okay, now we're losing lift. I actually want to see... So if I put that in again, how much lift does this actually output? Okay, it actually fills the balloon, I think. Or, yeah. Wow. Oh my gosh, it actually goes really high. Okay, so I don't know if I'm gonna need the other two. I think that will make the responsiveness better. Okay, so the thing that I'm curious about now, if I go down here really carefully. So while it's being fueled... If I pull this lever, it goes down. If I pull it back up, well, it depends if it has the fuel for it. Okay. Maybe not quite yet. I mean... Give or take if I have the supplies to build the other, generators, maybe by next time we could have... So I'm thinking I can't sustain flight, but I can at least... I think I can at least get the airship to a point where I can build up material, charcoal, and... Which I'm a little suspicious of the fact that there's only 3 in here. I hope something hasn't gone wrong. Yeah, I feel like there should be more charcoal in there, actually. Interesting. That's actually a little worrying. This should be producing charcoal constantly. Unless... Wait, how is this, what am I looking at over here? Whoa. Okay, we've got a load of logs. Wait, why is that going through? What? Oh, okay, I've messed something up, I think. I think I don't want this type. I think it's refusing to act properly. Tunnel. Okay, so maybe this is fine. Maybe I do have enough to fuel it. I just need it to be on round robin instead. So like, oops. If I take some of the logs off of here real quick. And throw them back on. I think this should work now. I don't entirely know. I think like if this fills up, the problem was it filled up and it wasn't splitting them anymore. It wasn't allowing them through. It's a little quirky, but whatever. There we go. Okay, now all subsequent logs should be charcoaling. Wait, what? Wait, what? What happened here? Why was there logs here? Wait, was that just on the launcher? What was that? Wait, what was that? Oh! Oh, I didn't think about that. Right. If we have two different types of log come down the line, I think if we have two different types of log go down, it'll, it can't put it in until the other one burns up. So it was just launching it off. Okay, so it's a good thing I found that. That would have been a wasted material again. So like for instance, I throw these in and then like let's say I do a stack of that, a stack of that, a stack of that. Yeah, I can't use the other one until it burns, but now with the panels here it won't fling them off. But yeah, okay, okay. Okay, now the ship might actually have a consistent enough fuel system. We'll see. We'll see if enough trees are being cut for how long the charcoals last. Wait, so the real question then is... I just realized all the animals are trying to get up onto this, like, rim because of the AI. So... I can't tell if we're floating right now. I could put another one of these up top. Let's go up top real quick. I wish the elevator worked. I just want to see. Okay, charcoal is being put in. So it's off right now. So that will continuously fuel it, probably. I need a better way around. I definitely need access from the deck down to here. Oh, I guess I could jump through that hole. Okay, so I turned it on. Now if I give it a minute... Oh my gosh, it works! Dude. So it only floats a little bit. I just have to build the rest of the steam engines. Okay, so another logistic nightmare that I have to figure out at some point here is this. Whoa, we're tipping over. Is whatever I'm doing here, I still want to have access into here, but this is the steering wheel, and the steering wheel, I can't encase that with that, that's weird. The steering wheel, I need to figure out how to get through there. Maybe is this is sort of down into here, but I think I should only go somewhere like inward, like here maybe. So maybe like down here somewhere, just into the web of the underside of the building. This is I think why we usually put our steering wheels in the back of ships. Because I need to figure out, I guess I could do it along the side. All the way around there until I can get it, to about somewhere here-ish on the back of the ship. Oh no. I mean, I gotta stop the stream for the night. This is way too long. But, yeah, I guess I'll go along the back and then, like, up this way and then, like, somewhere, like, here. Or something. I don't know. I need to figure that out. That's a whole thing. Actually, let me test something. I just wanna see. I do have a mechanical bearing. I can use that as my example piece. Yeah, I don't want to block this, but can I... Hey, give me that other one. Can I make 2 of these real quick? I really wish it would take all from my inventory. I just want to make sure this works, because I would rather use this than use the other thing. I'm just gonna clog this spot up real quick. That should be fine. Actually, will it pick this up? This block might not count. Also, turn off that. Yes, it works. Oh my gosh, it works. Yeah, I can use these stupid chains. These chains are gonna be so much better. So yeah, you can only kind of see under there, but it does transfer as you turn it. It does transfer that little bit of rotation. I love the steering wheel addition to this. Also, you can snap it, which is nice. So we've got our boat McFloat. It's a bit slow, but I think I can speed it up with adding the other things. If I have them turned off, I'm not sure if that turns off the blaze burner. Oh my gosh. Ship is so wobbly. I need to add landing gear. I also kind of need a way up. Will you guys try climbing this? I mean, I think it's okay, wait, I just remembered it. Okay, I don't think they'll climb it, but it's very unsafe if they end up on deck. When I was getting the animals back on the ship, I was actively, like... So, when I was catching one of these horses, because there were like 3 of them, I got one on the deck to try to get it down there, and it just walked off. It just walked right off. And perished. Yeah, so I think this is gonna continuously burn fuel. Which is fine, assuming that it's producing a large amount of fuel. That still just has 3. I don't like that. Why does that just have 3? Is it not accepting a chest? No? Is there a priority thing? Don't go in the elevator. We already demonstrated why we don't go in the elevator. Just gotta double check. The round robin is working. Yes. And one more? What? Isn't this set to... I just picked up 24 charcoal. Oh, right. I think I have it set to 8. Where is it getting stuck? Okay, you know what? Conveyors. We just do conveyors. I'm gonna fix this, I'm gonna fix this real quick because this is annoying and stupid and annoying and stupid. We'll just stick with conveyors. This gravity is not my friend. Never was, never will be. You know, I could probably hook this up differently now. Also, I didn't really consider, but it is entirely possible for bone meal to get stuck in here. Like, this can drop bone meal onto the conveyor? We'll cross that road when it crosses us. I don't think I need this to be the most hyper speed thing you've ever seen. No, the other one. Just a quick modification. Yeah, I don't... As much as I like these, I don't necessarily need them right here, right now. Oh my gosh! This has become an inventory nightmare! You're having a nightmare. You're having a nightmare. Well, actually... Does this work? Yeah, this is getting powered by that, so this is always gonna work really well. In fact, it works a little too well. It's wasting energy. Actually, speaking of wasting energy, okay, we're maintaining. Everything's coming up, Millhouse. I still don't think I'm producing enough to do the whole thing, but you know, that's pretty good. In fact, I'm gonna get daring and I'm gonna shove one more of these in here. There we go. Oh, I was really hoping that would like somehow put us up to 83,000. But yeah, oh man, is this ship running and purring and smooth. Okay, so that chest should have had like 24 coal in it. Yeah, this is actually producing... This is producing a lot. I think the tree farm is gonna have no problem keeping up with demand. It actually comes down to whether the furnace is fast enough now. I didn't really think about that, but like the furnace is maybe slower than the tree farm. We'll find out whether that's the case if this conveyor gets backed up. In that case, I might actually, like, 1 second. Do I have a smoker? No. How do I make a smoker? I feel like you shove a barrel into a... Oh no, you just put logs around a furnace? Okay. I want to see whether this works, and if so, I might swap it out real quick. Okay. Smokers are faster. Smokers are fast. What the heck? Burnt log. What? What? One of my mods lets you do that, but it makes burnt log? What do I do with this? How good is this at cook? This can't be cooked. What if I cook it again? No? It's not charcoal. Why would that not count as charcoal? That's literally what charcoal is. Charcoal is burnt logs. Actually, what other ways can I make charcoal? Suit? Oh, right. I can make it this way, which would be cheaper. If I'm daring, I can do that. I can make it with electricity. But yeah, smelting is the go-to. What is this? And how... Oh, this is... I don't know how I get that. It's just from that other mod, though. Okay, okay. Again, I think I might have put these stacks in, so maybe when it's up on this, it won't be as efficient. Again, we'll see. We'll see if the tree farm keeps up with demand. Hit me. Good. Mm-hmm. Oh, wait a second. I just remembered something. Oh, this is... that's why I was doing it. Is there a split by stack size? Oh, man. I forgot. I feel kind of dumb. So one of the benefits of using the thing that I was using before is that I could set the stack size and it would only let it through with the one stack size. Can I? 1 second. Let me modify this one more time. Can I just do? This is stupid, but can I just do this? This is dumb. This is dumb. But what if I just? What if I just do this? Like, this should work. It's dumb, but it should work. Of course that wouldn't work. I'm just glad that now I can make the slightly easier setup of just doing this when that doesn't work. What are you getting stuck on? Are you getting stuck on the wall? What? Like... I can't just search stack and it give me a thing. What? How can I split something by stack size? Other than using this stupid thing. How does this work? Like, what do I do? Package filter, attribute filter, like the package thing almost might do it. Sorry, I'm something's broken, so now I'm kind of stuck in limbo. Stacks to 64, has 0 max durability. I'm gonna have to figure this out for next time. Or just, I don't know, off stream, or I don't know. I just need to find whichever feature lets me split stuff by stack size, because this is a mess. I'm so close. Anyway, I'm tired, and I went way over time, and yeah, I'm gonna, you know, save and quit, and just before another thing distracts me. Yeah, this was productive, if a bit of crazy. Yeah. Perfect. I mean, I don't feel like I've fully earned it, but